Welcome everybody to Scoobers. This is another piece of the Autistic review section. I did promise this was going to be out a lot sooner, but the game does have some minor issues, and this is going to be, like I said, a part of the Autistic reviews part of the channel, which seems to be doing really well. I want to say thank you guys, and I wanted to give this game a few weeks to see if the bugs and everything else seem to leave the game. And so first, quick disclaimer, when you buy the game on Nintendo Switch, it is $5. Now you can technically get the Nintendo Switch version free if you use the Nintendo Online, which I will show you right now how it works. Now there is this little piece of program. You go into that game card version for any physical game you have. It has to be within 1 year of its original release, and say for Trials of Mana I got 50 points, for Phoenix I got 60, and for XCOM I got 40. 40 points equals 40 cents, 50 equals 50 cents, 60 equals 60 cents. You do get more if you buy these digitally, but just in case you have physical media, you can redeem it for some cash. So let's say you have 20 or so games, they're all within the last year, you redeem them, you could get this game for free, but also as well, you do need Nintendo Online. Now versus the mobile versions and the mobile and, okay, well that's full. PC, mobile is free, PC is $5, and it's not very easy to find a game right now. So let's hope, okay. Now you can use touchscreen on this, which is really nice. Okay, we finally got into a game. It runs pretty normal, but as back to it, when you get the Nintendo Switch Online, it is $3.99 a month or $3 a month, I'm not really sure. But you do need Nintendo Switch Online just to play this game. You cannot play without Nintendo Switch Online. Sounds like a bummer because this is the only one where you have to pay for your online services, and there are some Nintendo Switch games that don't use the online service. I do use the online service for stuff like, oh, what's one of the games? It's kind of like Overwatch. It's beating me right now, and okay, so that's not exactly easy to get into a game full. So as you can see, I really wish it wasn't like this, but let's see. So with any, let's just see how it goes if people actually join. The controls and everything do feel pretty responsive. Like you can move around pretty easily, and this really doesn't kind of do much. So I don't think we're gonna get, I don't want to, no, they're just messing around. Yeah, it's, if you enjoy it, it's fine, but this is kind of a problem I've noticed. You're gonna keep getting full because I'm been able to play with others on other platforms, such as PC and mobile. So okay, we got in. Cool, that's nice. But it is kind of a bummer to see that, unfortunately, there's not a lot of options for some things when it comes to that. You don't have as many hats from the hats. Now, the difference on PC is PC will give you all the hats and seasonal hats, plus the skins. There are updates, still no skins in the game, which is kind of a bummer, not gonna lie. So we're just gonna set that down. Am I the host? Yes, why am I the host? I don't know what's going on. Okay. So it was given to me. I don't want to be the host. Let's try. Okay, well, this might be a really bad review for this game, honestly, if we can't, yeah. I'm not sure if it's with, let's go to, make sure it's in English. Cool, 10 people. Thank you. So yeah, it can take it took, let's see, we're 5 minutes and 14 seconds into the review. I'd say roughly 4 minutes. Let's see okay, that's not fantastic. Not fantastic to try to show you guys how everything works. So certain tasks do tend to work pretty well. And all of the buttons are tied to stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not a good imposter, but okay, that wasn't great. It's not the greatest port of the game, in all honesty. It's not very fantastic. But when it's 3v7, it kind of makes it a little too easy, and okay, this is not what I was hoping for. So I hope I don't get in trouble with the game for leaving the game, but let's just do local or free play, yes. Because I want to be able to show you guys how some of this stuff works. So this is normal speed. So as you can see, tied to a button. Fix wiring. So let's fix wiring. There's something in admin. This is how the wires work. Now you can do this like you're playing on a phone, or, and this isn't exactly easier because of the joystick, but it's possible. Joystick makes it kind of hard to really get this done, but some of the tasks are fine. Some of the tasks are completely fine. When it comes to doing a lot of other stuff, like, I'm going to say this right now, typing and trying to talk in chat is not going to happen. It does get buggy and it does kind of freeze up, which is rather unfortunate, but there's not much else that can be done. As you can see though, some of these are pretty well easily able to be done. So that's nice. Now when it comes to these, really it depends. If we're playing on the Switch Lite, which is giving it a little bit more boost, but if you're playing it on your Switch docked, this is not going to be a very easy game to play. This isn't, it's going to be a fine enough game, but it's not going to be great. Let's see, can we call an emergency meeting? Yes, we can. Can we show you guys how to do it? So here's how typing works. If you're not on a touch screen, say that's what I want to type. And it can be slower or it can be faster than that. That's kind of how the game works. It's not exactly fantastic. It's kind of, putting it nicely, it's kind of just not fantastic. What would I recommend someone does? If you want to play this on your Nintendo Switch like I wanted to play it, and you're not pro gamer, it's not that bad. If you're a gamer who wants to play comparably, like if you're playing on PC, where you're going to get the easiest way to message. PC has the easiest way to message and to do tasks overall in general. Mobile is the easiest for price point and accessibility, and for the it's not as great as texting. Nintendo Switch is good for existing. Really? It's good for existing. Like, let's do card swipe. Can we do that as this person? I don't think we can. Can we? No, we can't. That's how you kill someone, report them, blah, 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 blah. This is, yeah, it's not a comparable one. It's not great. Simon Says is really annoying on this one too. If you mess up slightly on Simon Says, could mess you up forever, and I've noticed that. So as you can see right here, card swipe, this was kind of confusing, but hey, you want to play on Nintendo Switch because it has the easiest card swipe feature? Go for it. That's literally, I think, the only thing the Switch is best for. As well as, this is, I mean, pretty laggy for shooting and stuff. If you're gonna get it because you want it, but what would I recommend? Play it on your phone if you have a phone. Everyone has a phone, generally, when it comes to, I mean, it could be played on the $20 track phones and stuff like that. This is not the best way to play it. This is not a good way to play it, but it's still an enjoyable way to play it. So I would have to give it maybe a 3.4 out of 10 maybe, because it's Among Us, and I know I was one of those people who was really hoping to see this game come to Switch, but it's just not, it's not great. It's just not great. It's not fun. It's not fantastic. But that has been my review. I am sorry for how long this took to come out. I know in the last video I said there's going to be more Autistic reviews and stuff like that, and the world kind of started on fire and a whole bunch of stuff like that. The world's been kind of crazy right now, so it's just kind of been one of those things where it's like too chaotic. I still am working on Cyberpunk. I'm working on Cyberpunk. One of another ones is going to be a cheap Nintendo Switch game, which will be OTTTD, which is like a tower defense, so that'll be the next one. Cyberpunk might take a few weeks, honestly. It is a very long game. I am not good at editing, and its editing process has been quite annoying. I also want to do Trials of Mana, but I need to get up to play Trials of Mana, because I just haven't yet. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.